have to be romantically involved for us to be cool people. Okay. So it's like,
see, he being everybody's simp, man. You gotta chill, gang. That's why you got popped so much. You keep saying you being everybody's friend. No, we not on here to make friends. We on here to find a love, nigga. Come on, gang.
Like they said, the makeup, the hair, and all. I like just more natural. You know, just more for me.
Look, she finna get her feelings. Look at her face, y'all. I'm telling you, this is when they can't hear the truth about themselves. They start getting emotional.
So you're making faces.
I'm super natural, honey.
Oh, sorry. It looks like you got like
This is very
foundation
minimal
or something
makeup.
on your lip. Yeah, minimum. Okay, so eyelashes with the lip gloss and all that, but for sure.
Is accountability to you?
Thing to own up to what you did, but you have to say it out loud so you and your partner can hear that.
Right, say it out loud. Say it out loud. That's a great answer. Motherfuckers think just because they just don't talk about it, then you took accountability. No, we need to talk, bruh. But like I said, some females ain't mentally ready for that. They not mature enough for that type of conversation. They just, the nigga did me wrong, he did me dirty, they'll block you, they'll run. That's what they do when they run away from accountability. They'll say some crazy shit to you, and they'll block your ass, or they'll ghost you, or do some weird shit, because they couldn't take the accountability, bro. It's too much.
Pause. I know you're enjoying the video right now, but what I need y'all to go do is follow my clothing brand on Instagram, rare_safari, aka Rare Journey. Cause life is a journey. High fashion times emotional attachments. Exclusive collections for y'all life safari. What's your Rare Journey? Let's get back into the video.
Pop, you already started thinking, like, what's wrong with these?
What's your name?
EJ.
EJ, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what do you do?
I own a marketing consulting firm and a financial company. Okay. And I just wrote a book.
Oh,
yeah, it went number 1.
Oh,
I won't flex, but yeah.
What kind of book?
It's a marketing book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
So now what do you like to do for fun?
I could really do everything. We could go to church, we could go play pool, we could bowl, we could just sit and have a park car conversation. Like, I could have fun anywhere. As long as I'm enjoying the person that I'm with, we can have fun doing anything, for sure.
All right, nice. And what do you look for in a woman?
So I really look for, like, just human decency traits, right? So what I mean by that, it's not like a man or a woman thing. It's like
just who you are.
Minded, can you communicate?
Right. Are you a good person? Cause that's the thing. A lot of these females look good. Get to know they ass to be some Decepticons, be some demons.
Emotionally intelligent? Are you mature? Can we have conversations about topics that we don't really agree with, but we can understand each other? So, like, that's what I look for. Everybody around me have those qualities. So whether it's a family member, a friend, or a intimate partner, you gotta have those things for sure.
Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
The opposite of that.
Okay.
So if you are not open-minded,
right,
then we can't do it. I feel like the foundation of those things, no matter what you feel like, we can always get to a compromisation of whatever we talking about. So as long as you got that foundation, we good. I can work through anything.
All right, sounds good.
Yes, ma'am.
So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Let's start over here. Your name and age?
I'm Yasmin. I am 26 years old.
And Yasmin, what do you do?
I'm currently working in insurance, and I'm working on my 3rd degree in radiology. Yeah.
Man, she doing that 3rd degree shit. Okay. Shit. I'm cool with the bachelors. Associates and the bachelors, I'm cool with that. School cool, but all them degrees, you don't need all them degrees to be successful.
Hey, girl.
Two-time HBCU grad, okay?
Pop out.
But she popping it.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The height difference is the biggest thing for me. I'm in heels right now, and I wear heels often, so that was a big deal breaker for me.
Okay. And then how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9".
That's what my doctor said, so you can go by him. Hey, how tall are you with your heels on?
With my heels on, I'm probably about 5'7", 5'8".
I'm not taller than you?
You look about my height, if not a little shorter.
I feel it. Let's see. I mean, we could see. I think I might be taller than you. But
he is taller.
I mean, I'm just saying. I feel it, though, but that's your personal preference. I get it.
I got to see the difference.
Yeah, I feel it. That makes sense.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very attractive. Like, I definitely appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
So, yeah.
Thank you. Let's head down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Carrie. I'm 26.
All right. And Carrie, what do you do?
I'm a content creator and virtual assistant.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
From the same city.
Yeah.
But beyond that, he's not my type, but we're from the same city, so.
What does the same city got to do? Oh, she a city girl. She don't want to be the female who got they don't pop the balloon or some shit. Who knows? He probably some weirdo shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So you recognize her when you came out?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
It's a coincidence.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
For sure.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's attractive, just not somebody I'm attracted to. Like, I've been knowing her, like, know of her. We don't really know each other
Right,
like that, but I know of her. But yeah, she's very attractive, just somebody I'm not attracted to, for sure.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
It's gone over here. Your name and age.
My name's Angelica. I'm 32.
Angelica, what do you do?
I
you
am
pop
a
that
photographer,
shit.
and I'm also an aspiring author. I'm working on my first book.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the
He's
book
an
about?
author too?
Can I ask?
It's an autobiography.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Just height. And then you have a baby face, so like age, I was like, he's probably younger than me.
When I get
so.
40, I'm gonna look 30.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. I love that for you.
Yeah,
But,
for sure. For sure. I get that.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Very attractive, but just I'm not attracted to. Like, I feel like she have a great personality. She's writing a book, so it's a quite level of intellect that's there, and I always appreciate that. But nah, she's not my type. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's head back first before we go down over there. Your name and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
Kara, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I like his style and everything. I just think he's a little too small for me. Like skinny. We're both skinny. Like, I don't know.
You know what they be saying about? No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just playing.
You something else.
I'ma chill.
But I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
So you go for more of like a bigger build?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, is she someone?
I appreciate that.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really, but I can feel that you have like a great personality, great spirit, and stuff like that. And I'm always cool with people like
See?
that. So romantic.
He gonna end up matching with the one right here, right behind Arlette, right there. She hasn't been hating or nothing.
like platonically and stuff like that. I
Placebo.
can definitely see us like being cool with each other for sure.
Sound good?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's head down over there. Okay. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Jayla. I'm 27.
J-Lo, what do you do?
I'm an herbalist and a data engineer.
Okay, data engineer. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Can't see myself with you romantically, but very handsome, so I could see like platonically, like a friend type.
Just stole his last line, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm finna say
It
the
was
same
nice.
thing, right?
Friends, that's what it be. It be friends. That's how they get they simps. They that's how they do it. They think you handsome, but they know they don't want to do shit with you. They'll just keep you around for their attention. That's all they're doing.
Okay. So I heard you kind of say,
Oh,
but
she
is she someone
popped
that's
it
your
now.
type?
Yeah, I mean, not really, but like I said, I'm cool with people who got good spirits. So I definitely, if you got a great spirit, which it seems like you do, you say you're herbalist and stuff like that. They take a different type of person to be like in tune with that. So yeah, I definitely think we'll be good platonically for sure. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right.
We did get a hop back over here. Your name and age.
My name is Holly, and I'm 28.
Right. Holly, what do you do?
I'm an accountant.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just think I like your style, but I think maybe I'm just not all the way attracted.
I feel it. Yeah. Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not really. But I know I keep saying this, but like I'm real big on like we don't have to be romantically involved for us to be cool people. So it's like
See, he being everybody's simp, man. You gotta chill, gang. That's why you got popped so much. You keep saying you being everybody's friend. No, we not on here to make friends. We're on here to find a love, nigga. Come on,
once
gang.
again, like I definitely feel
Yeah,
like
it's
I don't have a
cool.
lot to go off of, but you haven't said anything disrespectful to me or anything like that. So like I have to feel like you a good person from being there. So like yeah, we could definitely be somebody that could like be aligned in another area, not necessarily romantically. So yeah, and you were respectful about popping your balloon. So like you can't go wrong with that at all. So yeah,
Appreciate that.
no problem.
Thank you. I think I heard another one back over here. Your name and age.
Thought she was gonna be the one that hold on.
And Mecca, what do you do?
I am a full-time law student, an entrepreneur, and I also model on the side.
We love that.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
What's your name again?
EJ.
EJ, I think you're really handsome, and I really loved your answers. But I'm from Detroit, and Detroit girl, we got that swag, and I feel like our men have that too. So I just feel like it was a lack of chemistry because of that.
I feel it.
But I respect your answers.
I feel that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, she just not fucking with his swag. She just ain't fucking with him. That's all it is. She just ain't fucking with him. On to the next.
All right. Now, she's someone that's your type.
Oh yeah, she's definitely attractive for sure. Someone that I would be attractive to. But gotta respect her answer. I mean, I don't think this is really the platform to really know who I am as much. I'm doing what I can. We doing what we can. But you gotta respect the answer no matter what. So I feel it for
You
sure.
seem cool though.
Yeah, I know a lot of people from Detroit, and y'all cool for
Thank
sure, definitely. But yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay.
Got another pop down over here. Your name and age?
Brianna, and I am 30.
Okay. And Brianna, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant, and I'm interior designer.
Okay.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just didn't feel a romantic connection. I was really into the fact that he's writing a book that shows goals and just that he's working towards something. Very handsome, and I like the vibe, the confidence, the aura really comes across. I just don't see a romantic connection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay.
Yeah.
What about for yourself?
I hate to keep sounding like this, but like not really my type.
This nigga,
but, like,
never really my type, but I don't mind being friend. Alright, bro, that's why you don't got no date, bro, because you just saying the same shit.
like I
again.
said, I don't put people in boxes to just only have to be romantically involved with me. Like, we could be business partners, we could be friends, we could be whatever the case may be. Help each other on our journey, but not necessarily my type romantically. So, yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what-
Okay, so we do have an unpopular
There's one
over
more, I
here.
can see her.
Can we have your name and age?
Hi, my name is Mary and I'm 28.
And Mary, what do you do?
I work in corporate HR.
So you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
I thought he was cute and I was just trying to feel his vibe out just a little bit more just to see what he was about.
Right.
Before we get into the questions, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, but I'm not really as superficial to be like, you just my type or not my type. Like, that's of course the surface level, but I gotta hear like what your intellect, your mindset, and stuff like that is like. So like, as far as physical attraction, yeah, definitely you passed that test. But like, I have to hear more about you mentally, emotionally, and stuff like that for sure.
Okay. So do you guys have any questions for one another?
I'm sorry, where did you say you were from again?
So I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I live in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Might have him a little
I'm
match.
in New York.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
So long distance is fine for the both of you?
It's fine for me.
Well, we can make it work. We grown at this point. Ain't nothing but a flight for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for her?
What's a goal that you've had for like the last couple of years that you quite haven't been able to accomplish, and like why you feel like the reason is, and if you had like a magic puzzle piece to like make it work, what would that be?
So for me, like I write poetry.
Okay.
So I'm a bit procrastinator, but I've been trying to finish my book of poems. So it's been since 2020, so it's been a while. So it's just me being a procrastinator. I haven't quite finished it, but if I just got all of my stuff together and just got it together, then yeah.
Yeah. I like that answer for sure. It shows accountability. That's really why I was asking. So yeah, it showed me that you know how to take accountability. You self-aware. So I appreciate that answer for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions for him?
Do you have any kids?
No, ma'am. We
Okay.
FTK right now.
Okay.
Right now. But yeah, eventually we gonna get to that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
You had them kids too early, man. It's a blessing, but man, you don't want to. You just got to do that shit when it's your turn, bro.
Kids. Okay. All right. So are we feeling a vibe here? Or-
Yeah, I can say for right now, but like I say, it's more than just like physical attraction. We'll have to get to
He
know
finna
each
pop.
other more, but it definitely for the place.
I mean, not
the place
he-
that we at
she
right now,
finna
for
pop.
Sure. You
I
check
feel
all
like
the
she
boxes
is.
from look and from with the answers that
It's just how she just standing. I think she contemplating a lot. I think she finna pop. Listen to see though.
you just gave to me. You self-accountable, you self-aware, and that's one of those foundational traits that I admire. So for sure.
Bring on up here with us. Come on
Okay.
up.
Okay, we might have found this one.
All right. Do you guys have any final questions for one another before we determine if we have a match?
I don't.
What's your ideal first date?
My ideal first date, maybe something like interactive, maybe like a picnic, like if it's nice weather, or like hiking, something like that. Just something where we could get to know each other better and just converse, and yeah.
She might know something. She might know something. I don't got no more right now, but we'll figure it out later. For sure.
Let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
We could do something.
Hey, we got
Ugly
a
as hell. Okay, they got a little slight match.
I'll take
Okay.
the mic.
She was a
You
sleeper.
guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies.
I think that's a good match. I think that's gonna work. They both seem like low key motherfuckers. That's gonna work.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
White
What's
boy?
your name?
My name is Walter.
Walter,
Oh, you
how old are you?
mixed.
I'm 32.
And Walter, what do you do?
I'm a plumber and a handyman.
All right, so what do you like to do for fun?
I enjoy hanging out with my son. I have a 9-year-old kid.
Yeah, they don't want that
And,
kid. That kid be the dagger from some females, man. You got a kid, bro. Cause they know they gotta deal with the baby mama, bro. They really don't, but that's how they gonna think.
Also, I enjoy working on my race car and hanging out with family, friends. I don't usually like to go out scene or nothing like that, so more of a homebody. I like to hustle, so.
Nice, nice. And what do you look for in a woman?
Somebody who's smart, genuine, authentic. Somebody who knows what they want.
That's
and
big.
Not,
Playing games.
not playing no games.
Right.
you know?
Okay. We
Got
get it. We get
And
it.
now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who smokes cigarettes. I'll probably say that. And then somebody who probably can't take accountability. You know what I mean?
Right.
And,
That's a big
other
one.
than I'm pretty
Big one. Woman cannot take accountability. We know this since the start of the world, since Adam and Eve. You know these women can't take accountability.
more laid back. I don't really have nothing crazy like that. I don't like a
Some
lot of
can,
makeup.
not everybody.
Say that. So yeah.
Damn. These niggas popping cause he don't. Damn, y'all bitches ain't natural. That's crazy. You can't even say what you prefer. They popping. It's that insecure shit. If my female need makeup, then she not even the one. She gotta look good without that shit too.
Okay, so we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Start here. Your name and age.
My name is Mecca, and I'm 26.
And Mecca, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
What's your name again?
Walter.
Walter, I think you're really handsome, and I like what you had to say. I think for a 26-year-old with their stuff together, I just can't compromise on kids. But I do respect that you care about being a father.
Absolutely.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I would probably say no.
And why not?
I think she's beautiful. Right. I don't do all like the like they said, the makeup, the hair, and all. I like just more natural. You know, just more for me.
Look, she finna get her feelings. Look at her face, y'all. I'm telling you, this is when they can't hear the truth about themselves. They start getting emotional.
So you're making faces.
I'm super natural, honey.
Oh, sorry. It looks like you got like
This is very
foundation
minimal
or something on your lip. Yeah, minimum. Okay. So eyelashes with the lip gloss and all that, but for sure.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Yasmin, and I'm 26.
And Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Kids for me are a deal breaker. I don't have any. I'm so young, and I kind of want my first child to be the person's first child. Also, you are a homebody, which I respect, and you say you enjoy being a father, so I respect that as well. But I'm so young. I like to go out. I like to enjoy myself. I work really hard, so I like to reward myself every now and then. But yeah.
She want to be outside. We hot girl summer. She want to get cracked. She want to get crushed. Let's go on to the next one. Just decoded it for y'all. Let's go.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
I would have to say she's beautiful.
Okay.
I would probably approach her if I had the opportunity.
Thank you. You're really handsome too.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
And Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just a kids thing. It is a deal breaker for me, but you're very handsome.
I appreciate it.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Unfortunately, no.
And why not?
Just the hair and the makeup and yeah.
Thank you. Let's go here. Name and age.
I'm Carrie. I'm 26.
And Carrie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think he's handsome, very handsome. I like what you have on. However, I feel like men who say they want natural women are very critical of women, and so I didn't like that. Yeah.
Critical of women. So what we prefer is being critical, but what y'all want? Drug dealers, niggas with fast cars, money, all this. Okay, but that's not critical.
No? Is she someone that's your type?
Probably like the same thing. I mean, I think they're all beautiful ladies, right? I think we're all beautiful in our own ways, but I'm just more like a natural kind of guy, you know, like, and that's just what I like. I understand you want to put it on. I get that. You know, you want to go out, you want to feel good as a lady, especially coming in front of 1 million views. I understand that. Me personally, I just don't care for it every day. If you want to do it for a show, cool. But if it's an everyday thing, you want to wake up and spend an hour to do your makeup, that's just not for me. I like to get up and just go, or, you know, that's just for me.
Right.
More for me.
Okay. But what about like for like date nights and stuff like that?
Absolutely, yeah. Put it
Okay.
on. You know what I mean? Look good. I don't mind that. But you know, I can't come out here and put on makeup and cover up my little flaws. You know, I'm me. This is who I am.
Yeah.
I just prefer it the same way, I guess.
Right.
All right. Let's go here. Your name
Some females
is.
they can't
My name is
need that
Holly,
makeup.
28.
And Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I don't feel like I need makeup every day, but I do think makeup is an art, and I enjoy doing it.
Oh
and
yeah,
so I think
she a makeup cupcake, little princess. You know, she need that makeup. You know, see, you fuck real niggas don't want that
I
shit.
heard that. I just felt like maybe you wouldn't appreciate the time and effort that I put into my art. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I respect it.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I mean, I feel how I feel, but I don't think I would approach if I was to see her in person or anything like that. No, I mean, so.
Excuse me.
The makeup again, or is it something
Makeup,
else?
anything like that, and I would say she's just not my type overall.
Sure. No worries.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
I'm Angelica, and I'm 32.
Man, it's really them kids. Them kids killed them, bro. Once you say you got kids, bro, they really all popped his
Delka,
ass.
why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The makeup thing. I like the freedom to be able to choose. I don't wear it every day, but I like it, so. Yeah.
What about, is she someone that's your type?
I would have to say, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Maybe too tall for me, and then I don't know, just not my type.
Okay. How tall are you?
5'10" without heels.
5'10".
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I'm 6'4", so I mean, but
Yeah.
I just prefer a little bit shorter.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Brianna, and I'm 30 years old.
All right. And Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I really like everything he had to say. I think that you're very attractive. I like the outfit, the Yeezy shoes, whatever is going on there. I didn't mind the kid or anything, but I think the makeup part just turned me off because it's a TV show. So, you put on makeup. So I just, I feel like that's normal. So just it being mentioned just kind of turned me off a little bit. That was it.
Right. Right, but shit, I'd rather keep it real though and let you know, shit. Outside of this show, this is what I want. And shit, if you're not fucking with it, on to the next one.
I think the question was, what's your deal breaker? And I think putting on makeup a lot all the time is my deal breaker.
Okay.
Coming to a show with makeup on wasn't my deal breaker. It was putting it on all the time, every day kind of thing. Like if that's something that you do, because we all know they call it beat or something like that, I'm not into it. It ain't for me.
Okay.
I wear nice clothes and stuff, get certain clothes and all that. Just ain't for me.
Okay. Got it. Now, is she someone that's your type?
I would say no. The height again, and then just not for me.
No tall girlies get love too. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
they do. Yeah, 'cause I'm tall, so I understand it. Yeah, I just prefer shorter. This short ones.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Your name and age.
I'm Jayla. I'm 27.
All right. Jayla, why'd you end up popping your
Why she
balloon?
looking
I
scared?
really appreciated that you mentioned your son first. That says a lot about you as a person. And I think what got me was the race car. My brother is a motorcyclist, and my nephews, I think about them and like him getting in accidents and stuff, and it just seems like a really unsafe activity for me. I don't think I could be part of that lifestyle. Yeah, that's really it.
Okay, let me see.
That's cool.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
No, unfortunately, again, I would have to say just the overall look.
Imagine going on the show and you don't get no match. You just going up there for nothing, bro. You get no match. Like,
Is it for me? And bring something different.
Thank you.
you took a flight all the way to do this shit.
All right, let's head on back. So unfortunately, that is all the balloons popped.
Yes,
but
it is.
thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Thank you.
Take
Thank
the
you.
mic. Thank you.
Why the good men never get picked, man?
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy.
Pop, 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 pop.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what do you do?
I work as a surgical technologist. I assist my partners in our OR team during surgical procedures.
Okay.
And I'm also in school for biology, my bachelor's in biology. I model and act on the side.
Okay. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Okay, so you used to get in that bachelor's degree.
I do have a Harley. I don't ride it frequently, so whenever I can, I just hop on it, get on the ride.
Okay.
I know this may sound cliche, but I do like to read. Two of my favorite books is The Sixth Man by David Badauchi, The True Jesus Christ Unknown to Christianity by David C. Pack, and Gifted Hands by Ben Carson.
Okay.
I like to cook. I like to cook for others more so than for myself, especially my lady.
All right.
I'm big on chess, critical thinker, so that go hand in hand. What else? I do like to travel. I like to capture images of vast scenery and landscapes.
Okay, see, he came on here on his educated shit though. See, some bitches fuck with it. They know you smart. Females like smart niggas.
I do work out, but I wouldn't consider that as fun because it's just more so of a priority for me.
Right.
And
Okay.
yeah, I like to go to the range as well whenever I can.
Okay. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
First and foremost, a woman that has a good relationship with God and Jesus Christ. Someone who has
Number
a purpose in
one.
their life. Good hygiene. I'm gonna say good hygiene. What else? That's pretty much it.
Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Infidelity. Infidelity is big for me. A manipulator. Someone
A
who's combative
narcissist.
as well. Argumentative. Alcohol abuse. I want to say. A smoker. I don't mind marijuana, but cigarettes.
Yep.
I also don't mind children as well. But if you have like more than 2 baby daddies, that's a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
But I may be able to compromise with 2 or
Okay.
more than 2. Also, a woman that already have children, but you don't want anymore, because I want kids, so that'd be a
Right.
deal breaker.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Sounds good. So we did get some
Okay.
pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
All right.
Your name and age.
My name's Yasmin. I'm 26.
And Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because first want to start off say you had some really great answers. I popped my balloon because you're not necessarily my type. You remind me a lot of my brother Tyler. So
Brother?
for me, I just only see him. So it's a no for me, unfortunately.
What the fuck?
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, I say she's my type. If the opportunity presents itself, I seize it.
Thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
And Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really like your face. I think you just you're on the smaller side. I think that's the only reason.
Okay.
So not my typical type, but
These females be popping niggas when you skinny. It's like you acting like see, but some people they want the finished product. They not gonna see the potential of you getting bigger and shit. You just gotta already be that already.
really handsome.
That's one thing. Females can fuck with potential, but eventually if they don't see the shit there, they just gonna they get bored of that shit, bro.
No, she's someone that's
They
your
gotta
type.
always be
I wanna
working
say
on
yes.
yourself.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Holly and I'm 28.
Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I first want to say that I think you are so handsome. I think your eyes are so pretty and you have
Thank you.
really high cheekbones. I think the only
The
reason why
fuck she giving all these niggas these compliments, but shit, bitch, why you pop?
I popped my balloon is because I would consider myself a bit more spiritual. I do believe in God, but I like to have my own relationship with him that doesn't have like the outside forces interfering with that relationship. I kind of like just to have it between me and God. And so I guess like, yeah, I think that's my answer.
Got it. Is she someone that's your type?
Yes, she is. I will approach her. I want to add to that. I'm omnism, so I'm a individual that don't practice no religion, but I respect and find some truth in them all.
Oh,
So-
damn. Let me blow my balloon back up.
I mean, do you want your balloon back now that he explained that?
Yeah, I'll take my balloon
do?
back.
Hey, let's get that balloon back.
What the fuck? He got some little hoes. Hey, I'm telling you, hey, get that degree, man. Pursue that in school. Hey, females always gonna want a smart nigga, man. Shit, she realized, okay, hold on.
There you go. Straight to you. All right, we'll be back. Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Angelica, 32.
Okay. Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Mostly height, and I think you're very handsome. I love that you mentioned Jesus Christ and God and your religion. I see you as like a brother in Christ because I love Jesus as well. So, yeah.
Probably too young. Probably too, yeah.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yes, she is. I want to say everyone is. No, every woman that's lined up is a nice selection.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So our last lady here, your name and age.
My name is Jayla. I'm 27.
Okay. And Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're really handsome. I love your answers. I think you're very well put together, and I like your outfit. I just don't think the physical attraction was there. I'd see you more like as a platonic friend or something. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Oh, did you want to add?
Yeah,
okay, because you kept saying the same thing, so I was like, let me not even bother asking. Go ahead.
What's the definition of that word?
Platonic?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So
I don't
technically,
know. Yeah.
it means you could be either romantically or involved as a friend. But yeah, I'd see you more as a friend. So maybe not platonic, but definitely a friend or a brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. All right, let's head on back.
You got a couple options though. A lot of people.
All right,
Okay.
so we have 4 balloons
You got
left
some options.
unpopped. So I am going to have you ask our remaining ladies a question.
What are you ladies' values, core values?
Okay. Your name and age first, and what are your core values?
My name is Mecca. I'm 26 years old. I think that my core values are God. I really enjoy studying theology, so I'm really passionate about that. I am very passionate about giving back to my community. I went to Howard University, so service is like a huge part of their mission. Family, I'm very family oriented. I have a lot of siblings, and so I just kind of like having that noise in the house. Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Over here, your name and age, and what are your core values?
Carrie, I'm 26. My core values, I would say I'm very huge on authenticity, individuality, honesty, and just a seeker of life, of love, and just being inquisitive.
All right. Yeah.
Name and age, and what are your core values?
My name is Holly, and I'm 28. I would say my core values would have to be just self-awareness. I think self-awareness is a huge one. Fitness.
Gotta be self-aware.
I like working out. Always just kind of showing up and being like the best version of yourself. And yeah, just like friends and family, kind of just being there for them in times of need.
And your name and age, and what are your core values?
Man, really, if he's smart, he gonna go for the girl who already in the college lane, just like him. Cause she probably got the same mindset. You gotta do shit. You gotta fuck with people who do the same shit as you or similar, going in the same
My
direction.
name is Brianna. I'm 30 years old. My core values would definitely have to be honesty, family, and constantly trying for self-improvement. Definitely hygiene and just a lover of life, wanting to experience life, knowing how to rest, knowing how to be in the moment.
All right.
Being very present. That's very important to me.
All right, let's head on back this way. Let me hand you a pick. Have you hang on to that, and then before I have you pop, throw the question back on over to you.
I want to say loyalty, forgiveness. That's something I've been working on a lot, especially like now in the last 24 hours. Just being, that's it.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm gonna have you pop 1 balloon.
He didn't say enough, bro. Like, that was some good answers, but he should have went more on the value part, bro. He kind of got nervous, or he just couldn't think of something or something, bro. He should have said some more shit.
Okay, let's just head on over there then. All right, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Sorry. I ended up popping my balloon because I felt like you could have better matches with people, and I felt like they gave more descriptive answers, and I feel like you're owed that. So I just wanted you to get the most out of the experience. And I also wanted a little bit of clarification on the Jesus statement because I just converted or reverted to Muslim or Islam, so that also was a thing.
Okay.
You want clarification now, or?
I mean, you can. They might benefit from it.
Yeah. So.
And that's really crazy though, cause you gotta fuck with somebody. If y'all not equally yoked, going on the same path, got the same religion, same spiritual beliefs, whatever you want to say, bro, y'all just not equally yoked. This shit not gonna work. I'm telling you.
This is how I look at it. We are all children of God. So if I have 10 kids, right, just to give an example, I may trust one child out of those 10 to perform a particular task for me. Doesn't mean I love anyone more, than the other. I just trust that one kid. So same thing with God and Jesus Christ. I believe in Buddha, the prophet Elijah Muhammad. I believe all those people to reign the earth before. I'm just open-minded, We are all God's children. And I'd rather die and believe and finding out that it's not real instead of, dying and it is real, because I'm screwed after that. So
I think that's a good sentiment. I do.
Okay. And now is she someone that's your type?
She is.
Thank you. All right, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What do you ladies like to do for fun?
Okay, so what do they like to do for fun? All right, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Carrie, 26. For fun, I would say I enjoy reading. I enjoy
Okay.
watching movies. I would say I'm equally a homebody as much as I do enjoy being outside and having fun. I love hanging out with my friends, language learning. What else? I just love adventure, so anything spontaneous, anything fun and thrilling. But yeah, that's what I like to do for fun.
All right. And what about here? What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go to concerts a lot for fun. And I like, when I go to concerts, I get really into it. Like, I
One
dress
thing
up,
females all
and I
got
like
coming.
to, like, put an
They gonna always have fun. You can have fun with a female, she'll fuck
put
with you.
together and kind of spend a couple of weeks, like, kind of picking things out.
What was the last concert you went to?
I went to Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
What was that?
What was that?
Where was that?
Oh, yeah, I was at State Farm. Yeah, in Glendale. So, yeah, my next one is going to be Post Malone.
I was in that bitch doing,
And then Chris Brown because he's coming. But I'm actually
I
going
was
for
in
Chris
that
Brown.
bitch.
I'm going because Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller is going to be on the show.
Oh yeah, she one of them fanned out girls. I don't even know. I might have to pop her shit. She one of them bitches that love these celebrity niggas.
I like that. I'm going to Kendrick Lamar in Toronto. Friday the 13th.
Oh my gosh, in his city, dang, that's gonna be amazing. Not Kendrick Lamar city, but Drake's.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay, you were saying, what do you like to do for fun?
I also like working out for fun, just because I
let laugh like, all right, bitch, you laughing too much. Come on, we gotta go on to the next person.
and it's a group, and I really like the community there and stuff, and also like, just hanging out. There's not something like really particular, it's more of like the vibe and like the people and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And last but not least, what do you like to do for fun?
Hi, so for fun, I really enjoy self-care. I really enjoy traveling and being immersed in different cultures. I really enjoy hiking, reading, getting into a good show, good movie. I am very much a homebody, but when I'm not doing that, I love concerts, festivals, events. I like to go out and just experience new things, just try stuff out, just because. So, yeah. And I love that you love traveling and you seem to be like just really into having experiences about life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mine,
Heard from our three
here
ladies.
you are, wipe
It's
my
time to pop
nose.
another balloon.
I think he need to pop the girl with the concert. The concert girl. Yep. Pop her ass. Yep.
Okay. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
I really, like I said before, like his features are really nice, and then all his answers were really nice too. I really liked them.
Got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Just the attraction
Okay.
really wasn't there. So,
Thank you.
out of what I have left, so.
I see. Cool. Perfect. Thank you. All right. We've got our two ladies left. Ladies, any questions for him?
Yeah.
Okay, she's ready.
I would like to ask how you manage work-life balance. What do you do when you get a chance to actually relax? How you prioritize maybe your relationships or family or hobbies?
I have to make time. I have to just simply reduce how much I work. I work a lot, so.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it? Any other question?
I don't remember if you said you had any kids.
No.
No kids. Do you want children, or what do you see for your future partner? Like, how do you see that dynamic being?
Marriage, children.
Okay.
Right. You got to just be short and simple with these bitches because they will play around with you, bro. Just say the answer, go on to the next.
What about over here? Any questions?
Yeah. What's one thing that you feel others misunderstand about you that you wish they understood more or better?
My features. People assume things about me based off how I look,
For example.
just being an attractive individual. So people think I have like multiple women or whatever. That's not really the case.
Okay.
So that's a misunderstanding.
Okay.
I think it's common. I'm just gonna be honest,
Right.
Any other questions?
Let's see. You said you like to read. You did give some examples of what you like to read. Would any of those be your go-to books, or do you have a go-to book like that's
He
your
already
comfort
said the
book, or-
books.
I'd probably say the Bible.
Okay. That's it.
You good? Okay. Let's get down over
She
here.
was looking at this nigga to see if that pop was gonna affect him, because if he would have looked to see who popped him, he would have been worried about, oh, who is that, and then she would have popped him too. But he kept looking. She didn't give a fuck. That's why she was like, okay.
Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I feel like that was a bad time to pop. But I am more spiritual than religious, and you've mentioned it multiple times. I was trying to see if we could, like, through more conversation, we could probably have more understanding when it comes to that. I do like your personality and how you look. I think you're very handsome. I don't love the outfit, but that could, we could work on that.
That's super.
That's fine. That's not really a big deal. But I think that seems to be very important to you, and so like it was mentioned multiple times, and so I just decided to pop for no other reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say again, I don't practice no religion, but you have to draw information from some sort of source, So.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. And now, is she someone that's your type?
She is. I'll approach her,
Thank you. All right. So we do still have an unpopped balloon. Is she someone that's your
I
type?
feel like she gonna play with him.
How to ask before I bring you up. You ready? Come on up here with us.
See,
Okay.
she finna play. You can already tell how she standing. She finna play. Bro. It's over with. She
Go ahead.
finna play.
I live in Cleveland.
Okay.
She trying to find
are
a
you
deal
open to long
breaker.
distance?
Hmm?
Very long distance.
Sure.
Where do you live?
Spain.
What?
What?
If I rock with you,
She lying. She do not live in Spain. She capping right now. She just seem like she about to
I
play.
rock with you.
Okay. So you're in Spain all the time, or are you just moving there? Like, what's the dynamic?
I live there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there for almost 5 years now. So yeah.
What?
Do you come out there often, or?
Not every so often, or every so often, not often. But when need be, I'm here now to visit my family, and this kind of coincided with the timeline. So yeah.
That's hard though. That's different.
Yeah, that's different, but I like it.
Yeah, I like. You gotta fuck with that though. You gotta fuck with that shit.
Come on up here with us. Come on up.
Okay. That's a challenge.
So,
Spain,
any
bitch.
final question between the two of you? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
I do have one as a means to get to know you a little bit better. Behind closed doors, so to say, what's one positive trait or one negative trait that people would be surprised to know that you possess?
She's trying to find a deal breaker in this nigga.
Overthinker. If some people may look at that as negative, some people.
For you, it's a positive?
No, it's a negative.
Oh, okay.
I think it's both. I think it harms me more than it does good. It did help me out a lot to figure things out, but I'm overly analytical. So, but other than that,
I'm damn near the
closed
same
doors,
way.
doors.
God damn near be overthinking about shit, and I be like, and it's a good thing and a bad thing, because you be like, you figure out shit, but like sometimes you be overthinking a lot of shit. Like, it don't gotta be that deep.
I'm cool.
Okay, so that's your positive one? You just...
Not in that way, but I want to say just a selfless individual,
Okay.
compassionate.
I feel like she finna pop this nigga, y'all. Y'all comment below and see how y'all feeling.
Are you good?
I am.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little smooth shit. Okay.
I'll take the mic. And
A little smooth, little smooth little couple and shit. Hey, I thought she was finna play game. You know.
you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them, ladies. Oh, okay. Our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Marcus.
Marcus, how old are you?
I'm 32.
And what do you do?
I'm a laser technician for a fine china company called Stilllight. I also do life insurance, and I own my own bumper ball business.
Oh, okay. What do you like to do for fun?
So I'm very outdoorsy, sporting events, concerts, and really just chilling. Anything that has to do with laughter, smiles, and positivity for all.
Okay, nice. And now what do you look for in a woman?
Shit, you need to find someone just like that, man. A lot of these females, they ain't positive. They ain't got no, man, I'm telling you, bro. You gotta be careful who you picking nowadays, man. They give you that that image at first, but when that face mask come off, it's over with.
Woman who's intelligent, a woman who's confident, and a woman who knows when to turn it on and off.
Okay. And now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers? Deal breakers would be just a woman who's combative, and that's really it. Anything else is a flow.
Okay. Cool. So we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on over there. See what
Combative, argumentative.
Your name and age.
That shit.
My name is
over
Yasmin.
with.
I'm 26.
Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because you seem like a really great guy. I like your answers. I'm very outdoorsy. I'm a Southern Belle from Mississippi, so
Okay, now.
I like to be outside.
Okay, now.
But the haircut's not my favorite,
Okay.
so that's why I popped my balloon.
Okay.
Now,
Braids are just like locks, because these are braids and locks.
It's just confusing to me a little
Okay,
bit. I'm
cool.
sorry. I ain't trying to sound
All right,
mean.
so she
Just a
confusing.
little confused.
That's what it be, bro. It's crazy. You could be the greatest nigga in the world, man. It's just they'll find like hairstyle that always can be adjusted. That always can be changed. He might not even have that a couple months from now. He might have a whole different style. But she missed out on a good nigga just because of one little thing, bro. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, man, these females got too many options now. So they just think they can just pick and choose, bro. That's just how these 304s is acting nowadays, bro.
show the people. They over there. All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, very beautiful. Love the aesthetics. Giving me a Leah vibes, so definitely.
Thank
sure.
you. I'll take that.
For sure.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Kara. I'm 28.
Nice to meet you, Kara.
Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was the hair too, but I really like your smile.
Okay, I appreciate you.
I got a question. Do you smoke?
Do I smoke?
Yeah.
What?
That nigga said what? Nigga, he smoked za. Like, that's what he blowing on. The fuck kind of question that is? We don't smoke cigarettes. You smoke cigarettes, you nasty, bro.
Yeah, I like your smile, but I it was the hair at first initially.
But to answer your question, do I really can't say just because I'm corporate? Appreciate you.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm corporate.
That was it.
Appreciate you, though.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Absolutely. Melanin, beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
All
For sure.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
Angelica, and I'm 32.
Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The smoking thing. My bad. Also, the necklace. I don't know what that's called, but I don't even know what it's called. It's like a cross thing. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I recognize that, and I'm firm on my faith. So.
Okay, so this is actually an acheron.
Okay.
It's the cross that the Egyptians used.
Okay.
From obviously our motherland.
Okay.
So it protects. It protects you from spirits and bad energy.
Okay.
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
believe in that, but thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Queen.
Is she someone that's your type?
Very much so. Light skin. Love the curls. Is your hair naturally curly?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. For
Thank
sure.
you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And the braces is bracing.
Yeah, you gotta, especially, man, you gotta know if they even got God in their life or they got some type of spiritual awareness about themselves. Cause if they don't, my nigga, it's over with. You're never, man, gonna get along with that person. If they not on your same intellectual mindset, you might let that shit go, bro.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I am 30 years old.
Okay. And Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I am not physically attracted, but I also think that you have a really great smile. I guess I don't love the haircut.
Okay.
I do like the outfit, I like the shirt. It's like Gunna's album. Like that was
sure.
a great album. So I feel like musically, like we would vibe, but maybe think personality, we wouldn't. And he said something about being combative. I don't really understand what that means, because if I don't like something, like I'm gonna say something about it. So that's just like
It's a difference between speaking how you feel and being an argumentative ass motherfucker. Like if I tell you something that I don't like, you should respect my answer. You should respect what I'm saying, bro, and not go back and forth tit for tat shit. That's what he mean. Like, we don't got time for that, bro. That shit arguing, bro, that shit so old, gang.
it triggers me a little bit. You know, that's so petty. But ultimately, I do like the vibe. I think you come with a lot of confidence and you have a good personality and very calm. So I appreciate that.
Okay, Queen. Thank you.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Very much so. Very fit. And you locked in too, right?
Of course.
Then we there then.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Thank
sure.
you. Let's head on over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jayla. I'm 27.
Nice to meet you, Jalen.
Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, you're very handsome. I just don't think the physical attraction is there for me.
Okay.
What would you say it is?
I'm not sure. I like what I like, you know?
Okay. For sure, for sure.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Very much so. Black Queen as well. You locked in too, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right,
For
thank
sure,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
See, the reason Arlette can do this shit and she be getting off with the views and all that because she actually in a relationship and shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could tell she got a child, all types of shit. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you gotta find someone, a woman who's working on herself, who's building herself up too as well. Like, it be the most like it be the females who don't got shit going on that be the most hard to deal with because like they just think they deserve the world. It be the females that already got that shit together that be the most coolest ones.
Okay, we gotta pop back over here. Your name and age.
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Okay. Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think it might have been the overall attraction. I think you're very handsome. I just think I like something different.
Okay.
Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Very much so. Like I said, the melanin is melanin. Are you locked in or you just...
No, these are just not.
Okay. For sure. For sure. Very much so, though.
I like the butterflies, though.
Thank
you like
you.
the butterflies. We're almost matching a little
Yeah,
bit.
for sure. Gun is him, for sure. For sure.
Thank you.
For sure.
And then up over here, your name and age.
Hi, I'm Mecca and I'm 26.
That
Mecca,
name's hard.
why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Sure.
I think that you are very confident. I think that I wouldn't necessarily appreciate your overall aesthetic. And I think that, you know, as a woman, you know, it's like certain things like a woman might not mess with you. Like if I'm not overall attracted to you, I might kind of be mean. I gotta be honest. And so.
But that don't even make sense because even with the niggas they are attracted to, they still mean as hell, rude as fuck. That's just how they are, man. That's just the modern women. They don't got shit to do with nothing.
I just feel like you deserve more than that. I'm from Detroit, so I'm a little spicy.
I'm from Pittsburgh, so we right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, Mecca.
All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
Mecca,
I
absolutely.
just hate to go on this bitch and not get no match, bro.
That's Aaliyah, so I'm giving Carrie Hilson over here. So it's a lot.
heard that.
It's a lot going on. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Got it.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Definitely.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped.
Okay.
But thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Thank you.
Hey, you ain't get no match. Seem like a good
All
dude.
right, let's go ahead and bring out our
That's what I'm
next.
saying, bro. They don't like good niggas, bro. Like, they don't, gang. And then as soon as, like, they just don't, bro. They just don't, bro.
Single guy.
He could have got a match, bro.
Hello. Welcome in.
What's up, bro?
What's your name?
Name's Brad.
Brad?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed financial and insurance advisor.
Okay. Nice. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, definitely outdoorsy. I like to hike. Spend some time with friends. You know, good times, good vibes, always for sure.
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
Honest, genuine, trustworthy, and you know, somebody that can be really supportive ultimately, for sure.
Nice. And now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, shallow.
Okay.
Someone who doesn't really understand that people need space to grow and ultimately, you know, build relationships.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons.
For sure.
Going over there to see why they ended up popping. Your name and age?
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
All
right. I'm sorry.
Kara, why'd you pop your balloon?
I popped because you had your shades on at first.
Of course.
But I kind of want my balloon back.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
So look, they be just going off how they feel in the moment. Then they want to come back. That's what they always do.
Let's get that balloon. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
There you
After
go.
this
All
shit,
right,
I'm
we'll be
gonna get
back.
some water.
Let's go on over here. Your name and
Thirsty
age?
as hell.
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Okay, Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I also think it was the shades initially. Yeah, but you are very attractive after you take the shades off. But yeah, I guess that's probably what it was. I think it was just like it seemed flashy. It was like very flashy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. See here. So you're gonna keep popped?
Oh, I mean, you can give me the balloon back.
Oh my god.
Now you learned a lesson. You gotta come with the glasses off.
People don't like their shades,
You know?
apparently, so it's sunny outside. I'm sorry.
Ooh. There we go. Okay. You got 2 back. You're doing all right. Your name and age?
Angelica, 32.
Okay. Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I just want to say I love your accent. Where are you from?
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
originally. Yeah.
I hear an accent. I love that. I think you're handsome, but it was the height. I'm tall.
Yeah,
So,
tall queen.
yeah. Thank you. Yes.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
She's cool. I like the tattoos, the vibes, toes are on point. Cool vibe.
Thank you. All right, let's go on over here. Your name and age?
Hi, I'm Brianna, and I'm 30.
Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because I don't want to date a Jamaican man. But, like, we have roots similar. I have a lot of roots in Barbados.
Okay.
And I think you're very handsome, and I enjoyed hearing you speak. I just, I'm good off.
What, did something happen with someone that was Jamaican?
Not really. I just, you got to be careful.
What, bro? She sounds just scared. Like, this what they do. If they find someone, they ask you, like, oh, this nigga got some similarities, some shit. Some females be scared of that, bro. They like, damn, then I'm actually gonna have to be myself. And some motherfuckers, like, I'm telling you, once you get past that first layer, that face mask shit, it's over with. Once you really get to see a true colors of a female, bro, once your chest stop hurting over these females and you realize they're gonna do what they want to do, they're gonna be what they want to be, they're gonna be 304s, they're gonna be wild, they're gonna be what they want to be, bro, you won't even trip about that shit no more, I promise, bro.
Is it a stereotype for the most part?
Probably. That's
Okay.
not right.
That's
yeah.
not.
Yeah,
I
that's not
can't do
right. But
anything about that.
like, they'd be like, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, you can't trust. Okay, no. Yeah. No, we're good. No, it's good. Yeah.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's cool, just the same. I mean, I had locks once upon a time, so like
Yeah.
I know it takes.
That would look great on you. Yeah, you're very handsome.
I
I
appreciate
really
it.
enjoyed. Thank
you.
you for coming. Enjoyed that.
Okay, we did get a pop.
I said
back
thank you
over
for coming,
here.
right, bitch?
Your
For
name and
us.
age?
Yasmin, I'm 26.
Okay, Yasmin, why'd you end up popping?
I popped because I just sat over here and I debated about the glasses the whole time. And I know it sounds, but I don't know, for you to say you don't like shallow people, and then we're in a building, you don't have to wear your shades, but you look great, you are really handsome, and I also
He
worried.
took the shades off. Like, who cares? Like, they be popping him off the dumbest reasons, bro. These bitches don't want no man, bro. They just looking for a nigga to provide for them, to take care of them, to protect them, do all this shit for them, but they not trying to bring shit back in return, my nigga. So shit, it's like it's over with.
Yeah, I may be a little too country for you. I'm
Where
country.
you from?
Mississippi.
Okay, I like your
Yeah,
accent though.
Thank you. I like yours too.
Yeah.
But I'm country, so I like to fish. I like to get dirty. I like to be in the mud.
Have you been to Jamaica before?
I mean, I know about Jamaica. I
Yeah,
haven't
so
been, but
I mean, but hey,
you just look a little
respectfully.
flashy, but you look great.
I present
But
myself well.
just-
That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Is she someone
That's what I'm
your
saying.
type?
Don't ever change yourself for no woman, bro. Don't ever do that, gang. All right, who love you, who fuck with you, they not gonna do shit. They not gonna do anything to risk losing you, gang. They not, bro.
I like the pros. I like the accent.
And if they do, then they wasn't the one for you, and if they lost, move on.
All right, so we do have 4 ladies left.
Cool.
Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
Ask them some deep shit,
I would
bro.
say, what does accountability look like to you?
Oh, yeah, this is a great question. Man, modern women cannot take accountability. I've learned this from experience, bro. So let's see what they finna say. They probably not even gonna answer this question. They probably gonna reverse psychology this shit and be like, well, if he does something to me, then he needs. They probably gonna say some stupid shit. Let's see, y'all.
Okay. Name and age, and what does accountability look like to you?
Hi, I'm Mecca and I'm 26. Accountability to me is really just taking the time to be introspective and to see where I could have been better, but also giving myself grace. I'm very communicative, so I think that is a huge part of taking accountability,
It's
being able to
communication.
articulate where you're wrong or where you're right.
Right, and a lot of people can't do this. This is where it hurts, because the modern women got so much ego and pride issues and shit, like, and trauma and shit. They can't admit when they wrong. They just think everybody hurting them. That's the type of women, the narcissist women, the manipulators, the gaslighters. Stay away from them, bro. You will always be trying to please them, and the whole time they could be hurting you the most, bro. Stay away from those type of females, bro.
And coming to like that compromise position.
Cool.
Thank you. Your name and age, and what is accountability to you?
I'm Kara, and I'm 28. Accountability to me, I feel like it's self-reflection, I guess, to take the time back and think about all the things like you've done, and then come together and talk about it. But I see my wrong.
See, why she said the things you done? No, you supposed to self-reflect and think about the things you did too. That's what they be missing out on that part. They just think about what was done to them, but they don't ever think what they do to the nigga. That be the problem right there. See, I don't even like. I would have popped her, bro. I don't like that answer, bro. Let me let her finish, y'all.
And I'm able to own up to them. So
there we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Own up to him and actually correct.
But about over here, name and age, and answer to his question.
My name is Holly, and I'm 28. I would say accountability starts really with self-awareness, and kind of, putting yourself in someone else's shoes and understanding, like, maybe why they would feel that way. And then also kind of what she was saying before is, like, kind of coming to a compromise, too, as well, but also kind of taking responsibility, too. Yeah.
Cool.
They all be saying this shit, but then when it come down to the actual moment when they have to do it, they not doing it, bro.
And over here, name and age, and what is...
My name is Jayla. I'm 27. Accountability for me looks like being honest about where you are lacking, being honest about the things you might have done and what you could have done better. It's a really big part of it is communication. I feel like a lot of people lack that. It's one thing to own up to what you did, but you have to say it out loud so you and your partner can hear that.
Right, say it out loud. Say it out loud. That's a great answer. Motherfuckers think just because they just don't talk about it, then you took accountability. No, we need to talk, bro. But like I said, some females ain't mentally ready for that. They not mature enough for that type of conversation. They just... The nigga did me wrong. He did me dirty. They'll block you. They'll run. That's what they do when they run away from accountability. They'll say some crazy shit to you, and they'll block your ass or they'll ghost you or do some weird shit. Cause they couldn't take the accountability, bro. It's too much.
And y'all can both grow from it.
Cool.
Thank you. Okay. Now I am going to hand you a pick.
Oh my god.
There you go. And let's have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
One balloon.
One balloon. Mm-hmm.
No other questions at all.
Not this round.
You guys are phenomenal. Like, this is a hard spot to be in for sure. Man.
Okay.
She gonna be like, well, if you don't pick me, she gonna say some self-conceited shit.
Let's see why she ended up popping.
It
What's
was
going on?
It was nothing. It was nothing.
I just wanted to do you a favor because you were a little stunted with the choice, and
See,
I think
I
that
already knew.
you are so handsome, but I just didn't have that drive to go and get you. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, is she someone that's your type?
She's great. I like the jewelry.
He's
and,
reason.
like, all the accessories. Fire for sure.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. All right, well, since she popped, she helped you out. You got lucky.
I appreciate it.
Go ahead and ask our remaining three ladies another question.
Okay. If you went broke tomorrow and you had $5,000 left to your name, what would be your next move?
Okay. So if you went broke and you only have $5,000, what's your next move?
I'm a bit of a hustler, so like I think I would try to figure out what to do, like maybe another job or something. I'm just I like to work, if it comes to that, if I feel like I don't have enough money, I'm gonna work.
You're gonna go get it.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
figure it out. Yeah.
Gotcha.
For sure.
What about over here?
I would say that $5,000 I could probably, pay the rent and, get another job. I think accounting is very stable, so I feel like there's a ton of jobs out there for me.
Yeah, okay. And I mean, you're an accountant, so you're good with your money.
Job. I'm tired of hearing job, bro. Y'all give me some 1,000 subscribers, bro. Get my watch time up, bro. I'm gonna keep bringing all this content, bro. And y'all start doing YouTube too. I'm motivating y'all right now, bro. We can all support each other. This 9-to-5 shit is so cooked.
I probably wouldn't end up that way,
Thank you. All right, what about over here?
$5,000 is a lot. I feel like you can do a lot with that. Are you talking like no job, nothing, with only
Flat,
5,000?
you're starting from scratch, trying
Yeah.
to figure it all out over again.
Yeah, I look at what people are consuming, and I make a product based off of that with $5,000. So basically, start a small business.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. She's taking that risk. She's trying to
We
get
gotta throw it
rich.
back to you. What are you gonna do? 5,000.
My answer would be, we live in a technology day and age where, I mean, there's so many different ways like you can figure it out. If you don't have the resource or the education yourself, then the internet's there to at least guide you in the right direction and at least make a play.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna have you pop one balloon now.
One balloon.
Yeah.
I gotta be quicker this time.
Yeah. Don't get popped.
Yeah, motherfuckers get
I
mad.
can't ask one more question.
Not right now.
Oh my
You gotta
dear.
pop.
I'm gonna go with you, my dear.
Okay. So Holly, why was your balloon unpopped?
I would say I really liked your face and your answers.
That's all it be about. That's all they care, bro. I need to go overseas, y'all. We need to see what the woman out is like overseas, bro.
And now why'd you end up popping her balloon?
It just seemed like
They need to do an overseas version of this shit. Cause it's just these females answers, bro. It's just they don't. Some of them they answers just don't be hitting.
off
Bro.
of her answer rather than having your own. I would have appreciated a different answer. It's not to say that like it was a wrong answer. I would have just liked to hear something different.
Sure.
Yeah.
No worries.
All right, we've got 2 remaining ladies. Ladies, any questions for him? Oh, she's already ready. Let's go down over here. All right, let's hear it.
Do you have any kids?
No kids.
Do you want kids?
Of course.
What about marriage? Do you see yourself being married?
I do. I feel like there's a lot more than what society tries to throw at us as to what marriage is and what it looks like and force us into something. But if you know, we do the right things and set the right foundation, then of course, yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yeah. Okay. What about over here?
Are you religious at all?
I am.
Are you a Christian?
Chris.
Okay. How do you practice that in your daily
My day-to-day life.
Yeah.
I mean, I do my own personal devotions. I do pray, and I realize that whenever I go off track, I know that I need to seek to the Lord in prayer, and you know that does wonders for me. It keeps me grounded for sure.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 31, 32 next year.
32. Dang, I had a question, but I forgot. Okay.
You good?
Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. So, we do have our 2 final. Oh, she got the question back.
There we
Okay, go ahead.
Where are you from? Or where are you living? Right
Florida,
now?
Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
And where are you?
Oh, I'm in Chicago.
Chicago? Okay, cool.
We didn't ask her where she's
Yeah.
at. Where are you located?
I'm in Washington State, but my mom lives in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, which part?
She lives in Coral Springs.
Okay, cool.
I grew up there too.
Nice, nice. Okay.
I think he might fuck with her at the end.
All right, it is time to pop a
Oh,
balloon.
you're so hard. One more question?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah?
You could ask
okay,
him one more.
cool. What does self-awareness mean to you?
What is
What
self-awareness?
is like being self-aware?
We'll go there and come back.
Okay.
See, you gotta
Self-awareness
pick
was-
these bitches' brains out. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, start talking to a girl, you fuck with her too, get the cracking her raw, doing all that shit too early, and then you get the fucking up, bro. You be like, damn, I should have read her some more. You feel me?
What does it mean to you?
It means being honest with yourself about your shortcomings, because we all have some.
Right.
But kind of like trying to navigate how to be a better person from that. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
And what about here?
Self-awareness. I think it's just, once again, taking a step back and looking at yourself and figuring out, knowing who you are, I guess, and just either growing from that or, you know, changing it up. Either, you know, just knowing yourself and,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
All right. You got your question in. It is time to pop now. Whenever you're ready,
Man,
go
so
ahead
hard.
and pop one.
Again, like beautiful lineup. You guys are awesome. I do like both your answers for sure. Where'd you say you were at?
Chicago.
She far, gang. She kind of far, bro.
Man.
See, he took too long, bro. You can't take too long. That's one thing too. They want you to make it's so crazy, bro. It's crazy, dog. It's the fact a woman will make you chase and they'll make you go on their time and they'll try to do all that shit. But as soon as you want to take your time and make a decision, they gotta rush you. They gotta do this. They gotta. I'm telling you, bro. And they like, bro, they just pop for no reason, bro. That shit is lame. That's how these modern women. For what?
Why?
Exactly.
Why popping?
Like, let the nigga choose. Like, that's the whole point of the show, bro. Niggas don't gotta know in a point second. This is why, bro. Modern dating is really cooked, my nigga. Good dude, man. Seem like he got his shit together. Seem like a genuine guy. He got popped again. They don't like good niggas, bro. I'm telling you, they are scared of that shit. They're scared of a nigga who look good, who feel confident about themselves, knowing they can get other females. They just don't like niggas like that, bro. They just don't, bro.
He was hesitant, and I didn't know how he felt, so I'm not sure.
What, bro? That is crazy.
He was feeling both. That's why he needed time. Yeah.
I can't rush into something.
Like, damn.
I think y'all should have let him pick.
Man, they should have. Even Arlette saying that, bro. That's how you know they some 304s, nigga. They 304s, bro. They don't think, bro. They just do shit. They don't think.
I think so. I think you guys should get your balloon back and let him pick, because you guys just popped because he was hesitating. Let me see what she's saying down over here. Okay, so why did you end up popping?
Because if it's taking you that long, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm for you, I'm for you. Yeah. And
Sure.
if my person, you know.
Say love at first sight, eh?
Not all of that, you know, but like a little bit of that for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so you don't want your balloon
No, I'll take a balloon back.
Okay, see, they know they tweaking, bro. That's what I'm saying. They be tweaking, bro. Like, you really gonna pop him because he couldn't pick?
We're going to let him pick. All right, let's get them back their balloons.
Exactly.
And we'll let him pick. All right, let's head on back while they get them back their balloons.
They weird,
You see,
bro.
now you should be thinking.
I know.
Now that they're getting their balloons back, get to thinking. And then one more right here.
But I don't like that they did that. I damn near would have let them keep their shit pop, bro. Because it's like, if you don't got patience with a nigga, I'm cool off you. I would have damn near let them ask both of their ass alone.
No, you gotta pop.
You say save it for the first day.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm popping both their ass. I'm popping both of them.
She got the question. I don't got the question. She got the question.
She has a question here. All right, let's get your balloon. Okay, what was your question?
So when it comes to like dating, are you like more traditional, or is it like a little more different? Like as far as like courtship
I feel like
and,
yeah.
you know.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like I understand what you mean, but when you say traditional, just because I mean the world's so big, and are you just mean like gender roles or?
Not really necessarily. I'm just really big on like courtship and like my man being a gentleman and making me feel like, you know, I'm the only girl in the world. Like that's just how I am and how, you know, I like things.
Okay.
So as far as that, you know.
Yeah. Answer is yeah. So originally my roots are in Jamaica, so 100% like I believe in leadership as a man, and not to say a woman has to follow, but you know, if we're talking about faith and being supportive and like what you know each role plays, then to answer your question, yes.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and pop. It's time now.
Man, give me 2 seconds.
No, you've had time.
Okay.
Bro, pop, just pop both of them, bro.
Okay, so I saw it was really tough, but first let's ask you, why was your balloon unpopped? Or
I'm not gonna lie, he's not my typical type.
Okay.
But he's handsome, and I think it was the accent that kind of.
I got you.
But like, and I liked his answers and everything. So yeah.
Cool.
Nice. So why'd you end up popping her balloon after 50 years?
You know, honestly, I resonated with her answers more. If it was a concept of beauty, I mean, I'd be at a loss to even try and say anything about that. But I just resonated with her answers more.
Okay.
It was hard, as you can
Yeah,
see. So,
I got you.
Yeah.
So have you join us up here? Come on up. Let's all head back. Okay, you scoot over that way. You stand. No, you stand over here. Yep. All right. Any final question between the two of you? If not, just one. Just one. If you don't have one, that's okay.
I'll pop her ass.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Okay. And when's your birthday?
May 22nd.
So you just turned 27.
I did.
Okay. I'm gonna pop.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Thank you. This is exactly what I would have did. Cause bitch, you shouldn't have popped me to begin with.
Not that there's anything like wrong with you at all. I really did resonate with your answers. I feel like I would just want to date somebody a little bit older.
Yeah.
Just where I'm at in my life. Not to say that you have to be older than me or like 30 or anything like that, but where I'd like to be with somebody closer to my age.
Okay.
Yeah, that's real.
Thank you. You can head on back. You did all that just to pop.
I tried. I want to be genuine. That's all I can do, right?
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you for coming. Ladies, let's give it up for him. I'll take the mic. Thank you.
That's crazy.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Damn, fuck.
There you go. What's your name?
That nigga stop. Like, these hoes ain't shit. That's why it's like, bro, you get on this show, bro. It's like, bro, you gonna get popped, bro.
Shatik, how old are you?
29.
And what do you do?
I'm a project manager for a nonprofit organization with disabled and autism, intellectually disabled people.
Okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to learn Spanish, humor, and travel, and go out for different restaurants.
Okay. And now what are some things for a woman?
Huh?
He's kind of giving off, like, I don't know, his aura just kind of, I don't know, bro. I'm not trying to be like he say he fruity, y'all, but it's just giving, like, I don't know, bro. He's not coming out here with that aura you need to pull these bitches. Like, he just, I don't know.
What are some things you look for in a woman?
But she thugging it out, though.
I look for beautiful woman, individualism, and, you know, you care for yourself.
Okay. Okay. And now what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say, if you have a country back home and you travel, and you say that that's traveling, I don't really consider that traveling.
Okay.
What?
Because you're just going back home.
Okay.
So I'd rather you actually travel to a different country. But yeah, other than that, yeah, nobody deal breakers.
Okay. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
Your name and age?
I'm Mecca and I'm 26.
Okay. And Mecca, why'd you end up
It's just how he's standing, y'all. He giving off fruity, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
popping your balloon?
I think you're really handsome. I think physically you're definitely my type, but I feel like maybe you came on here to troll. I hate to say that, but your outfit is kind of giving that.
Troll?
So,
What?
You know, dress to impress.
So she's saying the fit not it.
No, she's someone that's your type.
His
Yeah, I
shit,
think she's my type.
his fit is kind of, it ain't the best though. But shit, that's what I'm saying, bro. Fuck with a bitch that gonna fuck with you regardless, bro. You can be in some N1 sweats and a hoodie and some shit. If she fuck with you, she gonna fuck with you regardless.
I think my body was T, so I don't think there's nothing wrong with my outfit, but I
Your
respect her
body is
opinion.
tea. Yeah.
Appreciate it. So yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age?
Yasmin, I'm 26.
Okay. Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Pop my balloon because aesthetically, it's just not my favorite. Yeah, that's just not my favorite aesthetically.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think she's my type. I don't know what aesthetically she's looking for. I don't know if she's looking for like super brolic or not, but yeah, I can't just pop the muscles out automatically. So I respect her opinion.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I don't know. It's just
crazy.
like every time you say something else, it just gets sassier and sassier. I'm sorry. It's a no for me.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. But they always say that though. You can actually be saying some real. You could be the most masculine nigga. They'll still call you sassy or insecure or some weird shit when you want to defend yourself. So I mean, but he is kind of giving off that aura. Like, I don't know, bro. I ain't judging though. I ain't judging her. He obviously like females, but he
Okay.
kind of is
I
giving.
respect that.
He being too
Your
soft
name
on
and
this bitch, bro.
My name is Kara. I'm 28.
And Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Don't like your outfit. And I think that your personality is a little goofy, it seems like. And I'm goofy too, but like, I don't know. I just don't think we'll mesh well. I don't think. So, yeah. That's why I popped.
Okay, sounds good. No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think she's very pretty. She has a Lion King dress on, but you know, it's all right.
It's polka dot. Not animal print.
All right, it's giving Nala
Period.
from Lion King.
Okay, I take that. I take that. Thank
It's
you.
cute, but it's not for me.
Okay.
So
I mean, yeah, we clashing for sure.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate her.
Thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Holly, and I'm 28.
Okay. Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think it's the outfit. It's the pattern clashing and stuff. So I think that's what it is. And I think it's also, I don't know, there's just something that, like an energy that I get from you that I don't think me and you would clash well either. Yeah.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think she's cute, but I just don't understand the energy part that she's referring to.
Your name and age?
I'm Angelica, and I'm 32.
All right. And Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think when he walked around the corner, it just wasn't very confident. It seemed a little bit like he's just strolling in. You also remind me of the guy from Digital Underground and a mix with the guy from Good Times.
What?
That says Dynamite. But yeah, and I don't mean that in a bad way. That's just what I'm getting. So yeah.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think she's very beautiful. I think I have a better body than the guy from Good Times.
You can have that.
Yeah, I think he's skinny. I definitely have some more meat on my bones than him. But yeah, I think she's a beautiful girl.
Thank you.
So yeah, I respect her opinion.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Your name and age?
My name is Jayla. I'm 27.
Okay. Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think maybe the outfit. I can see under the outfit you're very handsome. So yeah, maybe that's it.
Okay. And is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I think she's. What did you say was wrong with the outfit?
Do you want to know what's wrong with the outfit?
Yeah.
What don't you think is wrong with the outfit?
I'm not gonna lie to you, nothing.
Okay.
I got shit on.
Okay.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta believe in yourself sometimes, bro. Bitches, the right. Hey, see, the one girl still got that nigga. She like that. She like, okay, this nigga believe himself. Like, but that's what I'm saying. That's all it be taking sometimes, though. Like,
What? No. I tried. No. I don't the patterns, no. But I really the confidence, and you were hilarious. So yeah, I mess with that. But no, the patterns aren't for me.
So it's too many patterns for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so we do still have an unpopped balloon. Let's have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Brianna, and I'm 30.
Okay. Now, Brianna, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
I actually think your drip goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? It shows personality. You know, you put that on and you came outside and you said, this is me. And I like it. You know, I appreciate that. I think you have a lot of confidence. So I just wanted to give him a chance to hear a little bit more.
Okay. Nice. And is she someone that's your type?
see, look at all the other bitches looking crazy, cause they bots a lot. See, she probably one of the most realest ones I've been on this bitch though, cause she really don't just be popping niggas just off rip. Like she be like, all right, let me see to get to know this nigga.
You're
Like,
attractive. Where is she from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. From New York to Atlanta or Atlanta?
From Atlanta.
So you were born and raised there?
I was born in Atlanta. I was raised in Barbados.
Okay, I guess that's okay.
Okay, I guess that's okay.
I guess that's okay. Yeah.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was born and raised there.
Okay.
well, you can tell he a New York nigga. Yeah, I can
Any
tell
questions
now.
you guys may have for each
I
other?
couldn't figure out what it was at first.
How tall are you, or is it the shoes?
The shoes. I'm probably about like 5'7", 5'8".
Without the shoes or with the shoes?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm like, what, 5'9", y'all think? Yeah.
You asking me or the people?
Yeah, 5'9".
You sure? Or
No.
You're not sure how tall you are?
Not really. But, I mean, the height is fine.
My height or your height?
Ours, together.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just don't know how tall you are for real, though.
We're like 5'8".
You're 5'8"?
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, he pressing her over the height. Fuck, nigga. It ain't gonna matter if she bent over, nigga.
Shoes?
Yeah.
Nigga pressing her.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for it?
I do. I want to know what kind of content you consume as far as maybe TV shows, movies, podcast. Like, what do you do in your free time? What kind of media are you consuming into your life?
Well, I like, I would say I like comedic content. You know, I'm not gonna say the names because I don't know if I can Well, I'm not trying to promote them. I don't know them, so I can't.
I mean, I
just
would
be-
love to hear like who you think is funny or what shows you like, what movies you like, what's your favorite.
Okay, so
Like, you know, what are you? I'm a homebody, so just like hearing like, what are we gonna lay down and watch?
okay, so I watch stuff like okay, so if I said names, it's not me promoting them. Right?
You can say what you like.
Oh, okay.
Exactly, nigga. He trying to like, bro, this come on, bro. He trying too hard on this bitch.
So I watch like Drewski. I watch Kai Cenat. Not the whole streaming university thing, but you know, I watch certain clips. I would say I mostly watch Drewski, certain skits and stuff like that. Like I watch comedic stuff. I don't. It's not nothing specific, but stuff that's based on comedy.
Okay. Have you watched Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. With the people with the lions and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're not lions; they're dragons. That doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't watch that.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
It makes you fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
Kids? No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Do you want any kids?
Do I want them?
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm 50.
When you're 50. Cool.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I should have told you I was gonna pop. That was rude.
You got kids now?
I do not. I do not. I would like someone with a little closer
You want kids at 40?
timeline. 40?
Yeah.
That's like 10 years. Probably a little sooner. I also enjoy a lot of fantasy, and I enjoy like podcasts or YouTubes or just watching things that give me a little bit more knowledge or depth, and I didn't feel like I really got that from you. But I think the outfit goes crazy. I love your confidence.
Thank you.
It's just not for me. I just feel like it's more of a friend vibe. But thank you for your time.
Thank you. All right. Let's head on back.
I know he wasn't getting no match though. She folded on him like I thought.
Popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Psalm Williams.
Psalm, how old are you?
I'm 29 years old.
29. Okay, what do you do?
I am security operations specialist, and I also sing a little bit.
Okay, nice. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to read a little bit. I like to go for walks. I like to make music, so I sing, and I've been dibbling and dabbling and rapping a little bit. So
okay.
I like to do positive music. So really, music is more so what I'm into.
Okay. So what do you look for in a woman?
Ooh, one, she's beautiful, God-fearing, someone who understands what love is, not just the cliche meaning of it all, but someone who actually understands what love is, that being biblical and also what it takes to properly love somebody.
Right.
Okay. So now what are some deal breakers?
Thought he was an old head for a second, y'all.
Deal breakers, someone who lives with their parents.
Okay.
Oh damn. Yeah, she a college student. She live with her parents, bro. I'm saying, man. I think it's best to hop. You gotta come on this show with your shit together. You don't got your shit together. There ain't no point in coming on this show.
The reason why I say that is because it's okay if you live with your parents, I guess, but it's like if you've never lived outside of your parents' home.
Okay.
I should have said it like that, but
Okay. Got it. That's your only deal breaker?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that's my deal breaker. Right there.
Got it. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there and see why Shanti popped it. So if we can have your name and age.
You probably with her parents
I'm
too.
26. Oh.
And that's what I'm saying. You be thinking these bitches be having their shit together, bro, because they look good, man. Man, most of these females stay with their dukes, their grandmas, and all types of shit, bro. It be all illusion. Bro.
Mecca, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I do live with my mom. I'm a full-time law student, and I have always lived by myself, like since 16. But I mean, you did say that, so I just popped. Yeah, that's
Makes
it.
sense.
Okay. And now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Head to toe. She looks nice. She came dressed to impress.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
My name's Yasmin. I'm 26.
Okay. Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Can I ask a question first? Where are you from?
I'm from Austin, Texas.
Okay, so you Texas country. I don't know. It's just I saw the hat and I got excited and I was like, "Ooh, somebody country like me." But then I don't know. It's just something. I apologize, but you seem great, and I wish you the best on your career.
Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
All right. So
You're
you
beautiful
popped
too, by the way.
because
I don't don't know. I just can't put my finger on it, but it's just a no for me.
Okay.
She probably stay with her mama.
She's someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
I think she got a beautiful smile. I love the dress. She's beautiful from head to toe.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you. All right, let's head back this way. So we do have 5 remaining ladies. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Yes. So I guess my first question would be, it's more of a scenario.
Okay.
So if I was a hard worker, which I am, and I've been on a job for a long period of time, let's say maybe 2 years, but within the last month or two, I came home and I was complaining more so. How would you go about speaking to me? What would you say?
Like speak life into a nigga, like the affirmation.
Name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Kara, and I'm 28. I actually like someone who's very, like, communicative, like, you know, that talks about their feelings. I'm real sappy like that. So I'm always asking, how are you feeling? So I don't think it would be complaining to me. It'd just kind of be you expressing how you feel. And, you know, I don't think I would say much because that's just how I am. I would probably try to console you or try to figure out ways to, you know, help you with whatever you're going through. So, yeah.
Name and age and answer to his question.
My name is Holly, and I'm 28.
And that's one thing, how most of these modern women, they don't know how to speak life into a nigga. They don't know how to do that. So if you find one that can actually help you with some shit and help you be successful, you got a good one, bro.
You know, if we're living together, I would hope that, you know, I know a lot about you at that point. I think words do mean something, but I think actions mean a lot more. So I feel like, you know, maybe we would talk about it, but then I would also try to, you know, ease like something off of your plate in some way, trying to do like maybe like something that you like, or, you know, maybe if there's like a chore that you normally like pick up around the house, like maybe like I would do it if you're, you know, not there because you're working longer hours or something like that. Yeah.
Good. Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Angelica, 32, and I would, you know, provide a safe space for you. There's
Safe
power of life and
space.
death in the tongue.
Safe space, man. Oh my gosh, I love a woman that can give me a safe space, bro. If I cannot talk to you about nothing, bro, and you just a brick wall, bro, like I swear, bro, I'm gonna be so cool off you, bro. Once I realize who you is, I'm cool off you, bro.
And so, as your helpmate, you know, I would want to speak life into you, remind you to stand on the Lord's word, and yeah, anything I can do to help, I'm there. So.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Hello, my name is Brianna. I'm 30. Can I just double check what the question was just to make sure I answer it properly?
It was a scenario question. I was basically saying, you know, if I was a hard worker and I've been on this job for a long period of time, but within the last month or two, if I came home and I started complaining, I just wanted to know how you would go about, you know, conversating with me, or would you conversate at all?
Okay, so first thing, you're a hard worker, so it obviously shows, you know, your work ethic and your goals. And so I would probably say, let's get grounded and figure out exactly what the problem is, what is bothering you, and then I am definitely a problem solver. So if you don't like the job, then what job do you want? You know, what are your goals? Like, what are we gonna do next? You know, you don't have to stay there if you don't want to, but we probably need to figure out what would be the next step so that you're happy within your career, which takes a lot of time of your life since you say you are a hard worker. And so I think the communication is important, and I love that you will be communicating that it was a problem, but I would be very solution oriented and create a safe space that we could just kind of figure it out.
Right.
And over here, your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Jayla. I'm 27. I'm also a really solution-oriented person, so that'd be the first step. Well, the first step would be comfort, right? Because I do want to provide a safe space for you to be able to talk about your problems and anything you might be going through. I feel like I'd be more on the peaceful side of things, so kind of like trying to wind you down after having such a hard day, and then I'd move into more of a space like, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to stay at this job? I want you to be able to lead your career. But I do want to assist in that. So if you have different aspirations, or if you want to move on from that job, we can talk about like what that might look like. We can look at connections we might have together, and sort of move on from it. Not every job is going to be for you, and life changes really fast and
sure.
frequently. So that's something that I'd be comfortable with dealing with. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's head on back, and I'm gonna hand you a pick. There you go. And let's have you pop one balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop
They
one
better not
balloon.
start that popping quick shit. Let a nigga think, bro.
Oh man, every single person here is gorgeous.
Yes, they are.
Every single one. Y'all are amazing. Okay, this is hard, but I gotta do it.
Okay. Head on this way.
I actually liked her
Alright, so
answer,
Leverage
though.
Balloon unpops.
I thought that you were very handsome, and I just wanted to hear more about what he had to say. I love the question, and yeah, it was just, I feel like we could have went to Cowboy Carter together, and it would have been fun. And I like having a good time, so I was just trying to hear him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon? You saw it was hard, but why'd you end up popping hers?
I don't. She gave a really good answer. I think I was just more drawn to the other lady's answers. Okay. She's very gorgeous. I love this outfit. She's killing it with the black and white. I love the eyeshadow and everything, or I don't even know what it's called. I love it. She has a very nice smile too. So I had to pick somebody. So.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's head back. So we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead.
Damn, her drop the balloon and shit.
All right, so we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yes. So what's your relationship with God currently?
Okay.
Great question. Great
Start there,
question.
come back.
Okay.
All right, what's your relationship with God currently?
God is always with me, always in my heart. We talk daily, and I'm not talking about like at a specific time of the day. It's pretty quick, on site, even like right now,
Right.
speaking through me every second of the day. When I move a lot, and I'm trying to settle down, which is, what I'm in search of right now. But every apartment or space that I've had to myself, the first thing I make is an altar. And I've noticed that has led me in a better direction than doing anything else. I also really stand on my man being led by God, because I'm going to be following you. So I got to know that you're following the right person. So,
Right.
yeah, very strong relationship with God.
And what'd you say your name was again?
Jayla.
Jayla?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Okay, what about over here?
God is my best friend. Jesus is my best friend. I talk to him daily. I'm actually also in school for ministry at GCU, so I go there full time as well. I didn't say that, but I want to serve him for the rest of my life and submit to someone that's also serving him.
Beautiful.
Okay, we'll be back. What about over here?
I am actively pursuing a relationship with Christ. I grew up very religious, but my household wasn't as stern, so it's always my decision to follow Christ. And I pray. I talk to God every day. I make sure He's in whatever situation I'm in, and make sure I'm leading with Him in mind. So I'm just always actively pursuing that. I do want to have a stronger relationship with him. Since being a flight attendant, it's been kind of hard trying to schedule work balance and, finding me a church home in Chicago, things like that. But I'm actively doing that. He's always at the forefront of my mind. So, yeah.
That's good.
And so over here, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think I just popped it because I feel like maybe I'm not the woman that he's really looking for as far as spiritual or maybe religion wise.
And that's real. I'll rather a female say that than act like they are, because if a female ain't on that same journey, spiritual journey as you, bro, y'all gonna be unequally yoked. And it's cool to say that, bro. It's cool. Females will try to act like they on that level with you mentally, spiritually, all that shit, and they really not, bro. They really not. And you be wasting your time.
I'm more of a spiritual person. I do believe in God, and I do find myself talking to him. And not even just when I'm going through something, but even when I'm happy. But like I was saying before, I like to have my own personal relationship with God and not really necessarily be tied to a specific religion. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, got it. Someone that's your type.
Amazing. She's beautiful.
Thank you so much. I think you are handsome too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. So we did hear from the 3 ladies on your question. I am going to now have you pop one balloon.
You gotta go. Yep. If it ain't there,
So
it ain't
why was your
there.
balloon unpopped?
He's my type. He looks like past relationships, so he's definitely my type. But like, yeah, I loved his answers and love what he had to say. He has like a brightness about him, so yeah.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
It's that spiritual shit.
Again, I think it was just the answers. Can I mention something though?
Yeah.
You have some of the most amazing eyes.
Thank you.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. I think Arlette agrees too. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Just want to throw that. Y'all can zoom in on that now. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, our 2 ladies left. Any questions for him? Okay, we'll go here and then we'll be over there. All right, go ahead.
Do you have a problem with kids? One kid.
Oh, she got a child, bro. It's over with. That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta make sure you gonna have a baby, bro. That's why you really need to. You gotta wait until you get married to have kids, bro. I think that's the best decision to do, bro. Cause now when you be single again, you always gotta mention to the person new person talk to. I got a son, I got a daughter, and then some motherfuckers can't fuck with that, bro. Yeah, you gotta be careful who you lay down with, bro.
Okay. So to answer that question, I do not. So normally, I don't.
Okay.
Normally, I don't. I've dated many women with kids, and I'm open to dating a woman with kid. But you know, like when certain things happen in your life, and you know, in relationships and stuff like that, like it makes you kind of like want to step away from certain things. Will I treat a woman different because she has a kid? Absolutely not. She's gonna get the love and respect that she deserves. So I'm open to dating a woman with a kid. I just really need to know what this woman is about.
Right, because you don't got time for going back to the cause they always gonna fuck with that baby daddy. If they got a good relationship, there's always a possibility your girl, the new girl you fucking with, if you got baby daddy, you always gonna have to worry about that nigga, bro. Like, if they got a good relationship, that's why it's like you gotta know who you doing that shit with, bro.
Really, that's really what it is.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
You're good? Yeah. Okay. What about over here?
Do you have any kids?
I have 0.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no kids.
Do you want kids?
I do. Yes, ma'am.
How many kids do you want?
I can have as many as God, you know. It's just one of those things. I want one for sure. Yeah. I definitely want one for sure. If God willing, you know, I have 5, 6, you know.
I just figured I'd ask you a scary question. You know, I'm not on.
It's a beautiful question, honestly. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, like I'm definitely down to have multiple kids.
I like to see how people react to the question. It's really not that I'm looking for a specific answer. Are you happy in your job, in your career right now?
Right now I am, but I know it's going to lead to something else somewhat within the field.
Are you talking about the music or the security job?
Security. Right now I'm talking about security. With music, I'm definitely like doing it on the side. It's not just a hobby. It's a passion. It's something that I really, really love. It's something that I would like to get paid for. It's not the case right now, but I'm just grateful that I'm even able to use my gift and my talents, you know, in that way. Because I do like positive music. I do Christian music as well.
That's cool. Yeah.
And so it's beautiful. But yeah. I think I just answered. Did I answer it?
Yes.
Okay.
I have one more question. Where do you want to go with your security job?
Eventually, I want to go into corrections.
Okay.
I think that would be something that I'll probably be good at.
Yeah.
I have brothers who's done that type of work too, and I feel like I have the mindset for it. So.
You have a very selfless spirit, so yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. This is the hard part when you're down to the final 2, but it is time to pop a balloon.
I think they will vibe better, but that kid shit kind of throw it off. So he might have to go with the other one, bro. Yeah, see, it's that kid shit, bro.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
His faith. I think that's the most attractive thing about anyone. You're handsome.
Thank you.
You're very kind. Like I can feel that you have a great spirit. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Got it. And so why'd you end up popping her balloon?
This is so tough, man. I don't know. I guess to be honest, it was probably like when she asked me about the kid, because
I do have a son.
Yeah. It's not that I hate the fact that, women have kids and, I'm trying to date them and what I've dealt with before and stuff like that. It's just that it's something that you got to maneuver around. Like, so you really, as a man, you really got to know, like, who you're dealing with. And as a woman, you really got to know what you want.
Absolutely.
Right.
And so for anybody out there, who wants to date women with kids, do it, man. Like, do it. They're beautiful people, too. There's women out there who really on their grind. They doing what they need to do for God. They, so... And they holding it down. Like, these women out here be holding it down. So I applaud.
Sure do.
And you're very, and yeah. So
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. Let's have you come on up here with us.
Be that kid, bro. Be cooking, bro.
27, right? 27.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right.
Okay. Do you guys have any
That's
final
our
questions?
second time going up there. This really shows that females always... A woman gonna have way more options than a nigga, bro, because all women gotta do is look good and niggas gonna wanna fuck. It don't even matter. But nigga, we actually gotta work on ourselves to attract a female. So it's like, you feel me? Like, you see how she just jumped to the next nigga? Like, they go to the next nigga. That's what they do, bro.
If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
Right now I don't.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I don't have any
You're good as
questions.
well? Okay, well then, my
But you got
final
a match,
question,
though.
is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Absolutely.
We got a match!
Let's see how this shit go.
I'll take the mic. Okay, you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Brazy, like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to